The thing about AI is it's helping us remove interfaces between us and technology. So why are we still typing?
What if it could all just work?
I started feeling like a caveman doing all my vibe coding with my fingers, so I started using speech-to-text shortcuts, and it's changed my life dramatically. I've saved hours every week, and I want to share this with you because it's super important. Here's what it looks like. Here's a list of weekly tasks I need to get done, and I want you to help me organize these strategically so we can create recurring tasks for you, Agent Zero, to execute. Number one, I need to write an AI Captain's newsletter, and this needs to be based off recent content from my YouTube channel. So the things I'm learning and building, I want to share in the newsletter, links to YouTube. We need a process for that. And then using my writing voice from the knowledge base starts crafting that content. Let's start with that. Boom. That was a lot easier than typing it. Sometimes I do like typing it, but truthfully told, it's really nice to be able to just close your eyes, focus on your goal. What is it I'm trying to accomplish and how can we get there? And very clearly communicate it. This is what we like to call intention-driven development. And this is the method we're working on in the AI Captain School.
Intention-driven development.
Because really this changes everything. It's not vibe coding. It's not using ChatGPT, asking chat. It's about taking your intention, communicating it very clearly, and having AI do all the heavy lifting as your partner. You have to shift your mindset. You're no longer an implementer. You're no longer the person doing the busy work. You are the strategizer. And how best do we strategize? By thinking clearly, okay? And so for me, I think closing my eyes is really good. Now, if I'm looking at things, maybe not. So here we go. I just sent that to Agent Zero. But what if you're not using Agent Zero? Okay, let's talk about this. OpenAI introduced Whisper in 2022, and that was a real game changer. And there are so many projects out there now that are like a version of Whisper. Either it's going through OpenAI or it's something local on your computer. Or like Agent Zero, it's just here, built into the interface. Whisper Flow is another one that people are using, but I'm concerned about its privacy. It has privacy mode, but I still think it goes out, and computers and phones are so powerful now, you can transcribe locally. So I don't use that. What I use is Whisper Transcription. Now this might not be the best, but it works for me. I've got some really good models on here. I think there's a one-time price to use some of the pro models, but it's very, very affordable. And what I like to do with Whisper Transcription here is I can do a keyboard shortcut to show global, and that is this, Command Option L. So when I do Command Option L, as long as this is open, boom, it automatically will start recording for me whatever I want to say. And then when it's done recording, I can press stop and look what's going to show up right here, automatically copied to my clipboard. Boom. And then I can take that and I can paste it somewhere. Okay. So, hey, let's get creative here. So here's what I've been doing with Claude Code lately. I just have so many different conversations open. If I want to say everything I just said to Agent Zero, right? Command Option L, boom. Okay. I need to accomplish a certain amount of content creation tasks every week. It needs to use my writing voice, which we have in this knowledge base. And I want to be reminded on Telegram and sent drafts via Telegram. I want that to be my human in the loop interface. So here are the requirements. Let's make a plan. Let's talk about it, examine my knowledge base structure, and let's proceed. Now, sometimes this takes a little longer than I'd like, but that wasn't so bad. It's automatically copied. I press paste. Boom. Now here it is. And see, it's more conversational. And some models will actually remove the uhs. You'll see in a lot of the settings, whichever you're using, you'll see something like that. Ignore unwanted segments. And yeah, once again, it's all just going to depend on which model you're using. And especially this transcription software all over, they're evolving so hardcore. And they're called small language models. Small language models run on your computer. So they will take your voice and everything, but then they'll also just fix it. Whisper Kit here is a good example. It'll just fix it for greater accuracy. So here in the beginning, it didn't like capitalize I need to accomplish, but now we can see also what I'm learning and building, period, capital N. Now I'm also making YouTube videos, blah, blah, blah. So I think having transcripts of those YouTube videos, so see, it starts to format it. Okay. So now we'll just shift into plan mode and send that. Now, I'm not going to get much deeper than that because this has been such a game changer to me. I had to share it with you, and it is going to be a game changer for you. Lately, and I'll end with this, I have been working on, in the AI Captain School, a whole course for building your knowledge base. And it is such a lot of work because you are interviewed, quizzed, you are interrogated by your own AI with these prompts, and typing it just takes forever. If you're able to respond with audio, you will get so much done faster. And this just applies to anything you can be doing with AI. So I highly recommend starting to figure out an audio transcription tool for your workflow because it is going to be a game changer. This literally won't take more than 20 minutes to figure out. You can mess around with multiple versions of all of the same stuff, depending on your level of comfort. If you're on Mac OS, I recommend this one. I'm not being paid to say that. That's what I use. And if you're using Agent Zero already, let me know in the comments. What's your experience with the voice notes? And just in general, let me know in the comments. Are you using voice with your AI agents? What can I do better in my workflow? I want to hear about it because this is just blowing my mind lately. And I think it's really important as we remove the interface from our technology as humans. We're moving into that singularity, man.
Interfaces once stood between what we meant and what we made. Now the light flows. Thought to creation, sound to song, imagination to form. We connect, we expand, we merge. Millions of minds, one awareness.
Intention-driven development. It's for all of us.
singularity, man, where there's no interface anymore. All right, like and subscribe. I'll see you in another video.
Intention-driven development. It's for all of us.
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 Intention-driven development. It's for all of us.